using my face cam today because I am a total mess right now. I just woke up, got my coffee, and we're starting off today with chapter 2 and 3. Let's continue. Ow. So, Yanim, did you have fun with Eros? Don't answer that. Pickles. I am not a fast reader. I roll over in my bed. Every inch in my body is begging me to wake up, but I don't feel like it. It's like I didn't even get any form of rest at all. I fight the will to wake up for a moment, rubbing my eyes before sitting up in my bed. I'm a mess. Let's just get through chapter 2, 9:12 a.m. Oh God, I'm late for work. Finally dressed, I rush out of my bedroom, making my way into the kitchen. Scuttering where I normally put my work keys.
Hey, looks like someone's in a hurry.
Holy moly! Holy moly! Lucy! Jeez! Startled from the sudden voice, I turn around and look over towards my roommate, who looks just as surprised as I am. Whoa, ho, chill, my dude. What's got you all jumpy this early in the morning? For a moment, I'm surprised she's not even irritated that I called her by name. She'd only allow it with people she trusts. I then shake my head, forcing back on my predicament. I'm late for work, so I gotta bolt out before I lose my job. I faintly try to explain as I grab my keys from the kitchen counter and start to hurry my way towards the front door. So, no coffee then? She makes her way to the coffee machine to turn it off. As much as I have many issues with my roommate's lifestyle, lack of a job, and always leaving me with the rent, at least she keeps the place clean and makes coffee for me every morning. I guess it's these little gestures that hold me back from looking for a new place and a new roommate. No, not today. Thanks, though. I answer before taking my leave, not entirely closing the door behind me as I bolt my way down the stairs and out the apartment building. Great way to start to a new day. At least I'll be seeing Eros today, so that's something on the upside. It's a Sunday. There's usually hardly any customers on Sunday mornings, but even then it doesn't excuse my lateness. Rushing through the front doors of the diner, I dash into the kitchen and grab my apron off the coat rack hanger along the far end of the wall. The apron seemed to be the only place where grease stains don't get all over me. Fumbling to tie the apron on, I rush over towards the time clock and snatch my time card to punch in. Wait. According to this, I already clocked in. Who could have? My attention snaps towards the sound of approaching footsteps. Whoever it is, they're not trying to be discreet as they carry a clanking stack of dishes. Dirty dishes. Eyelash in my eyeball! Owie! Oh, coffee. Yum. Back from a table.
There you are. Where have you been? I've been covering your shift for the past 45 minutes without the boss even knowing you're not here.
TK rushes right by me as they gently place the dishes into the sink of soapy hot water. Wiping their hands, TK sighs loud enough to make sure that I hear it. They're like this all the time, though always acting like they're the big sibling to everyone and keeping things in one piece. I huff as I try to think of an excuse that doesn't sound as pathetic as my alarm didn't go off, but the truth is, all I have, so I try to. Downplay the issue. I don't get why you're making such a fuss. We're pretty much dead on Sunday morning. You clearly weren't paying attention when you came barging in. TK wipes their hands on their apron before gesturing for me to look out through the service window. What the? Why are there Are you kidding me? Why are there so many old farts here? I try not to raise my voice to a point that the fiber coping boomers outside did not hear me. A tour bus came along, that's what happened. Now stop asking questions and start waiting tables. TK hands me a spare notepad and pencil. I nudge and nudges me out of the kitchen. Great. Here I am hoping to have an easygoing day. So much for that. The breakfast crowd is rush, to say the least. The less I talk about the customers, the better. But today really pushed my patience. A couple of customers ever threatened to refuse to pay for their breakfast because it was slow and that they didn't get their coffee cups filled 5 or 6 times. Oh, okay. I didn't full screen. There we go. Full screen. I had to smoothen things out with a smile so sugary sweet that it would have given them a cavity. Luckily, I have a bit of charisma and have been able to soothe all but the toughest of customers. Sometimes it's just easier to give them an IOU saying that their next meal is on the house, if they really are that pissed. They leave quickly and never come back, and we don't lose money. It's win-win. It's just strange that some of the worst customers are the oldest, and I guess you don't have much use for common decency and human kindness with one foot in the grave. Such a hassle. Eventually, the crowd starts dying down, most leaving to do some sightseeing, others staying to order more coffee or lunch. At least these are the kind of customers that mind their own business and are more focused on eating or talking. Struggling into the kitchen. Hi, Naraku. I let out a long sigh and rest against the wall, finally able to take a moment to relax. Ahem. I know you you want to get off your feet, but you missed a table. TK sneaks over at my side, giving me a gentle nudge before pointing back out to the dining area. I roll my exhausted eyes, okay, and look over towards them. Can't you do it? I don't feel like having someone toss their eggs on me again. I would, but you owe me for covering your tables for an hour. damn it. They had a point. With a groan, I lean myself off the wall, try to straighten my posture, and stumble back out. Scanning the booths, I checked all the tables. I had already gotten matching their faces and orders, table by table. I don't think I missed any. A voice chimes in from the booths to my right. Hey there, stranger. Yes. Hey, cutie. He seems to be caught a little off guard, though intensely beams as he rubs his cheek. Already kissing after the first date? Have you no shame? He teases. Hey now, I'm not the one who asked you out on the date. You of all out of sorry, I'm still waking up. Asked you on a date out of the blue. It's you who should be ashamed. True. Yet here you are trying to seduce me into giving you a hearty tip. Maybe. He spoke, musing his eyes along my body. Oh my gosh. Stop it! Stop being such a horn dog. Peter. Dang it. You caught me. I guess I'll have to try harder next time. As soon as I say this, I feel him snake his sneak that's adorable, his hand along my wrist, pulling me closer to him. As a very carnivorous smirk curls on his lips. Harder than a kiss on the cheek? My interest is piqued. Oh my god, that rhymed. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. I like that it rhymed. I love rhymes. I never knew he was a wild one, considering how tame he seems. Like yesterday, somehow seeing this other, more forward side to him was alluring. Eventually, I pull away from his hold, reaching around to undo my apron. Anyways, we still on for lunch? I asked, watching the hungry look in his eyes fade and going back to being the casual man I met yesterday. Of course. Anywhere you'd like, darling? Alright. Let me tell my coworker that I'm going on my break. Can't just ditch them, you know? No, of course not. You go ahead. I'll be here when you get back. He winks at me flirtatiously before I leave. God, why is it turning me on so much? Cute! I walk back into the kitchen area, hanging my apron just as TK approaches me.
Oh, and who was that?
They take a glance out into the dining area before returning their attention to me. Him? He's my boyfriend. It's crazy because we just barely met yesterday and he asked me on a date right out of the blue. They don't seem to respond well to this, as they give a little frown. That's rather quick. So, he's just here to see you, right? Actually, he's here to take me out on a little break date. We might stop by my place and get lunch before coming back.
Oh, so it's serious then.
They try to look as though they aren't bothered by this. Maybe I don't know. I love to see where this goes, honestly, with how crazy everything in my life has been. This guy is a nice change. TK seems troubled, attempting to keep a forced smile on their face. I guess it's just that I was kind of hoping that maybe I could treat you to lunch sometime. Bless their heart. I know they kind of got a thing for me, though things have been so crazy I don't think dating a coworker would help out. Well, I gotta get going. I mother awkwardly, starting to shift my way over towards the dining area. I only did that so I could protect TK, because TK is they're a sweet bean, and I love them. They're so cute. I love them to death, and I do not want them to die. I had to do that. I had to. I am sorry, TK. I don't want you to die. They give a small nod in understanding, tucking their hands into their apron pockets. Yeah, don't want to keep him waiting or anything. Just be sure to make it back in about an hour or so. I don't want to cover any more of your shifts today. No worries. I'll be back before you can say, "Dear God, where is Yano?"
But I say that all the time, and you still don't show.
Okay, you got me. Just don't take too long. Now, shoot. Arrow stands there with a bit of a blank expression on his face, almost as though he's lost in thought. He doesn't seem to recognize me as I approach. Hey, are you alright? He snaps back to reality after I reach over and nudge his arm. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Just a little burnt out is all. I've had a very long night last night, very late night. Late night? Do you work as a security guard or something? He shakes his head and chuckles to himself. I wouldn't say that exactly. My night hobby isn't something I can pay the bills with. I mainly test and review products. Test products? Are you a beta tester of some kind? Something like that. I just mainly film myself testing products like appliances, little inventions that claim to work, food, life, hacks, that sort of thing. Sometimes I'll have a small company pay me to test their items to help them gain experience. Exposures. Exposure. It doesn't pay for a good review from me, though. Huh? That sounds like a fun job. A lot better than working here. It has its perks. So, ready to head out? Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I can't be gone for long, though. TK needs me back in an hour. I'm sure TK will be fine if you're running a minute or two late. Besides, it's gonna be slow here for the rest of the day anyway. I guess so. Here we are. Don't think I'm the kind of person who'll let just anyone in during a second date. Of course not. You're clearly a person of class, though it doesn't explain why you're dating me. I roll my eyes as I reach over to unlock the door. Hey, you're the one who asked me out. You're just lucky that you were too cute to turn down. I feel his warm hand rest against my lower back. My body trembles. His gentle touch slowly trails upwards. His tender caresses makes my body burn.
I can't help it. You're far too irresistible.
I need to turn this up a little.
Hey! None of that in the hall!
Okay, Dawn is more like a big teddy bear of a dad than, I like Dawn. I really like him as like a fatherly figure because, yeah, he's like a dad because he has a son. I feel his dad-like vibes off of him. He's really cool. But I don't want him to die either. Alright. Startled, I spin. Oh wait, hold on. Startled, I spin away from my apartment door. I can feel that my cheeks are still flush from Eros's touch, and I try to compose myself. Jeez, you scared the stuffing out of me. Yane, didn't expect you back so soon. Shouldn't you be at work?
My landlord looks as cranky as ever.
I am. I'm just taking a small lunch break. It's only for an hour.
The landlord seems opposed by my excuse and quickly turns his attention towards Eros.
And who are you? Eros. I'm Yanning's boyfriend.
Eros says unwaveringly and clearly irritated by being interrupted.
Yeah, boyfriend. Sure.
Excuse me. Eros continues to glare at him, but the landlord completely disinterested by the lanky stranger turns his attention back to me.
Anyway, I suppose you can guess why I'm here.
I groan as I turn to unlock the front door. Yeah, I know. I'll talk to her when I see her later tonight, okay?
If you see her tonight. You can't keep covering for Lucy like this, Yanning. Look, I appreciate that you're killing yourself to keep a roof over her head. But this is getting out of hand.
I know that I'm running out of excuses to defend my roommate, but my mind keeps searching for them. I stop messing with the door lock when I realize I've just been playing with my keys to keep from facing the landlord. I feel like a child being scolded, but I'm an adult, so I had better act like one. I hang my arms to my side, trying to hold back a sigh. I turn my attention back towards my landlord.
I know you know. But I have to put my foot down. Yanning, she's violated her contract one too many times. But think about yourself. She dumps her half of the rent on you, leaving you to work triple shifts at the dead-end Greasy Spoon Diner. Listen, I admire a hard-working person. I do. And I get that you're trying to be considerable, and you don't want to be mean, but you can't kill yourself like this. She needs to go.
I'll look into finding another roommate. I mumble under my breath, completely defeated. I'm so tired of trying to defend her, but I'm twice as tired from having to cover her half of the rent.
Alright, that's good to hear. We'll start terminating her contract.
He gives me a mild look of concern, though he's half rough exterior. It's hard to see, but it's still there. Rough exterior. Listen, it's rough putting this all on you, and I don't want to look like the bad guy here. My ex-wife does that to me enough. I'll make it look like I'm evicting the both of you, and once she's gone and out of the room, I'll give you the first month free while you find another roommate. No need to look, I'm right here. I hadn't noticed that Eros has been straightening his posture, as if trying to size himself up against the landlord in a slight game of male dominance. That is, if you don't mind me moving in. The landlord doesn't seem terribly keen on this idea and looks at me with a guilt of objection. Really? Because I'm already throwing you a bone. With one roommate, there won't be a second chance. Eros's offer catches me completely by surprise. I'm speechless, but after seeing the landlord's where I reach over and take Eros's hand into mine. Yes, really. Why did you sound like a kitten? That was cute! I thought there was a kitten in the room! Oh, my baby! Rocky, you have a kitten now! That's so cute! Oh my god, Rocky! Damn it. You scared me. Oh my gosh, you scared me, baby. I thought there was a kitten in my room. But the kitten turned out to be my big boy. It's my big boy. The landlord shakes his head in disapproval, but deep down, he knows that this is probably easier to deal with in the long run. Fine. Have him come by my office after you two are done doing whatever you two were going to do, and I'll get a contract set up. But I won't want his Dyslexia's catching up with me again. Dang it.
clinical information first. I don't need another deadbeat in my building.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The name is Don Williams, kid. But just call me Mr. Williams. I need to get my damaged head examined. Damned head examined. Okay, damned. He grumbles to himself as he heads back to his office, finally leaving the two of us alone. Well, here we are. I extend my arms out, if showcasing the layout of the place. Ow! Fluff. Walking in, he scans the apartment looking rather pleased with what will likely be his new living space. Not bad. Not too bad at all. A little bigger than my apartment, so this is an upgrade for me. He looks back towards me and clears his throat. Hey, sorry for putting you on the spot like that. I didn't mean to, but into your conversation and dim myself as your new roommate. Dim myself. It's fine. Currently makes things a lot easier for me. And you have a decent job, just don't do that too often, okay? Cross my heart. With a smile on his lips, he walks over to me, taking my hands into his, and hope to die. I don't know if it's the way he says those lines or maybe the look in his eyes, but I can't help but gaze back as he steps closer, his body nearly up against mine. He cups his hand against my cheek, gently caressing my skin as he leans forward, placing a gentle kiss against my brow. My heart pounding as he tenderly searches me. I have to tell Mom. I should have recorded it now. That was so adorable. That was so cute. Oh God, Julia. See that? Oh, my poor baby. I should have recorded that. Oh, there you go. Mwah. I'll be right back. Silly baby. Alright. Right. God, I could eat you alive right now. Come here, baby. Where's your Duraco? Where's your puppy? Oh, hugs. That's for my love. I look up, completely unaware that he backs me up against the kitchen counter. A gasp escapes my lips. The moment I felt something thick and warm and wet slither along my neck. Slither? Oh, slither. Slither. His other hand begins to trail down my waist, pulling my hips flush against flesh. My hips flesh against his own in a nearly grinding movement. Hacking landlord. Oh God! Erlos turns his head, letting out an irritated groan as he glares over at my roommate as she bursts through the front door. Lucy, hey! You're home. Oh, not for long. I was gonna hit the bottle, but it seems you two need some alone time. We were just getting lunch real quick. Yeah, just a quick lunch break before going back to work.
Nothing like eating out for lunch.
Lucy! Oh my God. She makes her way into the front room and grabs up a small bag
she keeps tucked away under the mattress. She stuffs it down between her goodies, her goodie bags, before checking her pockets for a lighter. Well, you to take your time. Mr. Williams wants me to meet up with him about some things or another. I'll be back later tonight, though. Hey, maybe you and I can have a little late night. For once. You know, if you're not too tired after this. No, I'll be dead tired. Probably go to bed early. My roommate huffs out a sigh as she walks over to us. Lucky you. Lucky you. I wish I had got an exhausted from a rough lunch date. She gives my cheek a little pinch. Well, I'll be up if you change your mind. I'm rather confused by this gesture. Never before has she ever expressed such a physical manner of any kind. Not even shaking my hand when we first met. Walking by Eros, she leans it up against him as she turns to conversation over towards him. Go easy with this one. And I made some good throbbing man meat. The heck, Lucy! But not a burst body afterward. Okay? Hey! I got some under my bed if your name is a little too tight for you. Just go! Can't hate me for looking out for you two. Closing the front door, I hear Lucy lock it as well. Clearly she doesn't want anyone walking in unless she did. After a moment of silence, I step away from Eros, a little looking down to the floor while feeling both embarrassed and very, very flustered. I'm gonna see what leftovers we got stored away in the fridge. I say in a hushed tone, biting my lower lip as my eyes drift back up to him. But still, that devilish glint was still in his eyes, but casually he nods in agreement. Yeah, can't send you back to work on an empty stomach. Why can't the rest of the day be like this morning? The moment I get back from lunch, this place is as dead as my dream job. TK wakes up dressed in their casual clothes and hands tucked away in their pockets. They yawn as they see me approach. You already clocked out? Yeah, I'm ready to just go home and die. Oh, don't do that. I still need your help tomorrow. They chuckle, holding upon the door for me as we both take our leave. TK starts heading to their car, rummaging with their keys for a moment before pausing, turning their attention over towards me. Hey, I can talk to you about something. Sure, what's up? They hesitated, looking off to the side as they mustered the courage to speak. About that guy, Eros. I know I have no place to say anything, but I got a creepy vibe about him. Creepy? How do you mean? It's just that it seems like he had his eyes on us the whole time we were talking. I don't know. They shift uncomfortably, where they stand still, fiddling with their keys. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow. Be careful walking home. Yeah, you too. With that, TK gets into the car, fighting with the engine for a second or two before starting it up and driving off. I understand their concern, and maybe they're right. Rose and I just went on a 5-minute date, and I was ready to fiddle my diddle. In the kitchen. Maybe we're moving too fast. Lucy hasn't come back yet? Odd. She's normally home at a reasonable time. Well, normally by her standards. Anyway. Guess I shouldn't be surprised that she isn't back yet. Closing and locking the door behind me. I don't bother turning on the lights as I shuffle my way to my room in the dark. Opening the door to my room, I reach over to flip on the light switch. The door is stuck. Who keeps opening this?
dang it. Did Lucy forget to even pay our electricity utility bill too? Utility? What? Settling. My things down on my bed. I feel my way out of my room, looking around. The only inky void before me. I think we have some candles placed somewhere. Beep! Holy snipe! What? Or who did I bump into? Lucy? Is that you? Whoever it is, they stay silent, quiet. Mr. Williams, are you in here? I whisper again, my heart racing faster as the silence only grows. Someone wraps their arms around me, and I feel something like a wet cloth covering my mouth and nose. I try to break free, but they don't loosen their grip. Oh God, I'm starting to feel drowsy and weak. Oh, dozy and weak. No, drowsy. Yeah, drowsy. I got it right the first time. Who is doing this? Why? Oh. A chill runs up my spine as I feel something that feels like a kiss against my cheek. Then I hear a familiar, seductive voice whisper in my ear.
I'll see you tomorrow, darling.
What is he? End of day 2. Okay, we're doing chapter 3 now. Yay! Chapter 3. And we'll do chapter 4 once it's fully done. Being updated. I hope I didn't get Dawn killed. I know TK's safe, and Lucy, but I don't know if Dawn's okay. He's probably... I don't know. I hope not. I hope he's not dead. Oh, boy. Peter, I swear if you did something to Big Dad Dawn, I am going to... I don't know. I'm just bonk you on the head. Big meanie. Big jerky poo. You jerky poo. Oh God, that scared me. Chapter 3 is very long. Hallelujah. Kitty. Meow. Where's my handsome boy? Where's my handsome boy? Where's my handsome baby boy? Huh? You are. Yes, you are. You're my handsome boy. Yeah. Ah. What? I'm back in my room? is pounding. What happened last night? Christ! Oh, we are in chokers. That's right. He wasn't alone. The one who attacked me. His voice, was just like. It must have been a nightmare. Mr. Williams doesn't seem to acknowledge the apology as he crosses his arms and continues. I had a word with Lucy about the termination of her contract. Well, both of yours. She didn't take it well. I can imagine. Mr. Williams seems a little uneasy as he continues. She tried to convince me to at least keep you here, saying that she recently got a job somewhere and will pay you back from all the times you covered her. She did? Yeah. Anyway, long story short, she'll be by later today to start packing her things, so I suggest you make it look like you're packing up too. As a sickening feeling in my gut, I was ready to let her go, but go yet she's the one who pleaded for Mr. Williams to not kick me out. It's too late now to go back on this. The older man clears his throat as though it go to get my attention. Anyway, you need some boxes. I think I've got some to spare in my office. I think I'll be fine. No, I'll be fine. I try to politely decline, giving him a weak smile. I need to start getting ready for work anyway. I don't want to be late again, like yesterday. What exactly happened? Slept through your alarm or something? No, it's just that. I still need to clear up a few things before making excuses. Mr. Williams seems deep in thought as I say this. The man I'm using is Oh my god! Yay! They're all alive! I hope! And here we are, looking down the barrel of lower wage, possibly exposed food, obnoxious customers. At least I won't be here for long today. I'd better hurry and clock in. Hey, Yelna, I texted you earlier. Alive! You did? Oh no, my phone. I turned it on to check my messages. Did I click on something? Weird. I'm not seeing anything from you. Well, I did. Anyway, I was trying to tell you that there's no work today. We had a break-in last night. A break-in? Ooh.
Not sure yet. The kitchen is a wreck though. The back door is completely busted in, all the cooking equipment is banged up, and the boss's office is completely ruined.
Jesus. Was anything stolen? I don't know. Just then, a detective. No, wait. A distress holler is heard in the kitchen area. No! Peter! Mother of Irene! Why? He looks completely distraught. As soon as he makes the call, he turns his attention to us and asks us to wait outside. Why? What's going on? The officer doesn't say anything at first, still looking as though he's trying to process what he saw. Please, we found a body locked in the freezer. He finally manages to explain. I need you to wait outside, okay? TK's shoulders drop upon hearing this. A what? Wait outside, please. Is all he mutters. He doesn't seem to have the energy to repeat himself. There is still silence between TK and me, even with the cars driving by, people walking around us, and
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you!
God, you had me worried sick. Are you alright? What did they say? They blame this on you? I swear to God, No, I'm fine. It's okay. It's all just hard to grasp right now. Eros's expression of great concern slowly fades to annoyance as he glares over to TK. Why didn't you wait outside like I just told you? I didn't want them dealing with this. Well, excuse me, Your Highness. I had to be brought in for questioning and get my alibi straight. Besides, your name wasn't anywhere there. The phone, and it wasn't answering the phone. Eros, you were here earlier. Yeah, I wanted to get you breakfast before you went to work. He says between gritted teeth. But it looks like someone completely forgot to tell you about that. There's been a break-in and a bloody body in the freezer. There's a lot more going on right now besides your damn breakfast things. Knock it off. Both of you, knock it off. And they do. TK and Eros are both startled at my outburst. I'm sorry. Same. Things are just crazy right now. You know? I get that. But you two trying to one up each other isn't making me feel better. There is a brief moment of silence between the three of us. TK is looking back over towards the diner. Well, Eros returned his gaze to me. Did you still want me to get you something? I can just grab you a coffee and muffin while you're waiting. Reaching into my pocket, I pull out some cash and hand it to Eros. Here, should be enough there for the three of us. Eros hesitates in taking the cash at first, but doesn't argue as he finally reaches over and takes it. You're so kind. He says with a dreamy look in his eyes. Oh, stop it. Stop being charming. I'll be right back, dear. was it? Lucy didn't come home last night. Wait, you don't think... I don't answer as I speed past TK and charge into the diner, pushing aside the still rotted officer. Rattled officer as I make my way into the kitchen area. Oh God, please no. No, 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 no. I feel something pulling me away from the scene. Volley. Demanding. I keep my distance. Demanding. I keep my distance. No, that's my landlord. That's Mr. Williams. I'm dragged back into the diner. TK coming to my side, attempting to calm me down. My outburst causes a scene. There are more questions than intended after identifying the body. I do my best to give as much information as I can. I don't know anyone who might have done this to him. I mean, Mr. Williams was always getting on everyone's bad side, but he was such a strong man who wouldn't go down easily. It's no problem. Yeah. We're off for a while, so I'll be checking up on you tomorrow morning, if that's alright. I'll just give you a call when things calm down. Well, it better be soon. We can't pay rent with missing book tags. Well, thanks for everything. As I walk in, I don't see the two other people in the room at first, not until I feel someone walk up and wrap their arms around me. I'm a little startled, but too drained to react properly. Pulling away just a little, I I lift my head to be face to face with the one who came to comfort me without hesitation.
Hey, sweetie. I heard what happened.
Just then, Eros walks up, nudging Lucy and me apart. Give Yanni some room to breathe. They just had a traumatic day. Lucy shoots Eros an irritated look for a moment before taking a step back. Yeah, you're right. It's just Jesus. So, out of the blue, who on earth would ever do such a thing to Mr. Williams? Sure, he was obnoxious, but about rent and the Ay, stuff I smoke in here, but he sure as heck dang didn't deserve that. No, he didn't. And your job too. And at your job too. What the heck is that about? All of this is far too suspicious. Eros takes me by the hand and leads me over towards the sofa, sitting me down before kissing the top of my head.
You relax, darling. I'll get you something to drink.
Lucy sits down next to me, placing her hand on mine. I can feel her worried gaze on me, but she doesn't say a word. What could she say? Nothing. I barely knew what his name was. What? Mr. Williams. I only just found out his name was Mr. Williams. Let's not dwell on that. Eros speaks as he approaches with a glass of water, handing it to me before sitting himself down on the other side of the sofa. But I just saw him this morning. He seemed just fine. What was he even doing there in that sort of short amount of time? Lazy writing. Yeah. Anyway, he's right, though you really shouldn't work yourself up on this. You're acting like Mr. Williams is the dad you've never liked, but started realizing he's not that bad. Now you're sympathetic. You always kept dodging that man for God knows how long. I bet you're happy he's gone. The
The
heck?
fuck is that supposed to mean?
I keep forgetting that there's voice acting in this at times. Must I be blunt? Dead weight, little miss. I've spent all my money on crack, pay, my rent for me again. Hey, eat my booty cheeks. You little twig. No thanks, I don't eat out.
who might be carrying something. You two, not now. You two, not now. I speak between clenched teeth. Clenched teeth. Mr. Williams just got murdered at my job. I don't need you two at each other's throats right now. Lucy gives a little nod, understanding, giving my shoulder a gentle rub.
You're right. Tensions are rather high right now.
Eros goes silent, resting his hand on my thigh, and eyes to the ground, as though deep in thought. Anyways, I gotta head out. I'll be back later tonight. I trust your man will be keeping you company, right? She asks, looking over to Eros. All night. He reassures, wrapping his arms around me and pulling me close.
All right. Chin up, sweetie. It's always darkest before the dawn, like my mom always said. Before she started eating glass.
Jesus, what kind of parents raised you? The kind I ran away from, obviously. She says with a slight chuckle before making her way out the door. Love ya. Eros comes over and sits down next to me, wrapping one arm around my shoulder and tugging me close against him. This place is making you depressed, darling. Why not stay with me for tonight? Help to get your mind off of things. I suppose. So, I never actually saw your place. Darling, trust me. The moment you see it, you won't want to leave. And if you try, I'll just have to tie you down and make you stay. Are you joking? You want to find out? Sure. I say with a hesitant tone. I have a gut feeling that this is a bad idea, but after everything that's happened today, I need a distraction. A smirk curls on Eros's face as he stands up from the sofa, extending his hand to me and helping me up off the sofa. So bold. I like it. I swear I feel my heart getting caught in my throat as I realize what I'm getting into. The man takes my hand and leads me out of my apartment. Waiting parked on the curb is a worn down looking gray van, its windows darkly tinted on the side. All it needs is a free candy sign, and it's good to have several people report it. Eros opens the van door for me, helping me inside before closing it shut. Inside isn't too bad. He keeps it decently clean with the cycle
collection? A collection of scented pine trees on the rearview mirror and an ashtray filled with various change. Ooh. You have panties, Peter? You have panties? Buckle up, it's gonna be a long ride. How far? About 3 hours. 3 hours? I live rather far away from here, just as I like it, but oh so far away from you. That's okay. The gas money is worth seeing you every day. Wait a minute. You drive 3 hours over here every day just to go to a flower shop? Eris let out unsavory chuckle. Oh, Yeoman, I love you, but you're not very bright. Think about it. The moment we met at the park, those times I saw you at the diner, how you could always leave your window closed, no matter how many times you opened it at night, your perfectly sized closet. You were stalking me? Lady, you're the one who is always on my mind. The one who makes my heart beat out of my chest each time I see you, smell you. You want the truth? The truth is, I'm mad to the point where I caress your skin while you sleep soundly each night, needing you to feel you from the inside and feel fighting against you is enough anymore. What? Don't you get it? I'm opening my heart to you. I'm being forward. I'm being honest. Trust matters in a relationship. And I'm tired of keeping things from you. I love you. I love you the moment I saw you at the diner. I wanted nothing more than to storm in and take you in front, make you I've been letting them know that you belong to me, and I to you. Though that wasn't a proper way to approach you, so I had to follow you instead, study your pattern, memorize your schedule, what to say, practice what to say when you were finally alone and not working. The park was perfect to finally approach you. Eris glances towards me with a dark glint in his eyes. Once we get to my place, I'd like to show you how much I've been dying to have you to myself. Okay. I just can whisper, feeling my skin roll into my seat as he continues to drive. I don't know what I'm more disgusted with. The confessions of his stalker-like behavior and what he's done to me in my sleep, or the realization that I find these actions of his arousing. Errol seems to take my response well as he brings one hand over, placing it firmly against my thigh as he caresses it with such a eager motion. I knew you would understand my love. My body shivers upon feeling his hand up my leg. I'm hungry now. I'll finish this chapter. My body shivers upon feeling his hand up my leg, followed by those words with such a sadistic, sorry, dyslexia, my, oof, seductive tone. I'm trapped in a van with my stalker. What am I getting myself into? What's this? Eris doesn't respond. Something reaching over to close the box back up. An unimportant item related to an unimportant event, involving an unimportant biscuit. I wouldn't dwell on it. Unimportant? What do you mean? Wait, was it you? Eros doesn't respond, his eyes more focused on the road. Did you kill Mr. Rolex? He looks at me, smiling slightly, as if proud of but trying to hide it. We're having this heart-to-heart, so might as well be forward and short, yes. I murdered him. He had to go. He would only get in the way. We can't have that. His expression turns cold as he mutters the last sentence. You get that, yes? Okay, I just don't want you to slam my head against the window. I get you. Don't hurt my head. Don't damage my head. I know how strong you are, mister. For a skinny guy. You are very strong. How he was really serious. Wow, he was really serious about this, more so than I imagined. I'll kill for you is such a... but meant it... He really cared for me that deeply? I feel a dark... I can't even... My dyslexic, but... Okay. I'll try my best to read this word.
here by the spark. Oh, ignited. I feel a spark ignited by his possessive passion. I wasn't bothered at all. It transforms chilling words into something that warmed my body. I'm flattered that he put himself at risk to murder someone for me. Yes, definitely. I like most people. I think like most people, you'd be a little freaked out by a murder confession. Mhm. I'm not like most people. Seems reassured by my answer, becoming less tense. I knew you would understand, just another way that we are meant for one another. He reaches over again to pat my thigh, his eyes focused on the road ahead. I place my hand over his. The warmth. Looking out my passenger window at the road, I observed city streets turn to suburban enclaves, which slowly gives way to forest and land. Ooh. I can feel myself getting tired with each passing mile. Earls holds my hand in his, squeezing it gently. We'll be home soon. I close my eyes and drift off to sleep. Alright, that's it for chapter 2 and 3. I'll see you guys in the next video.